very good morning to all my dear students. Today we are going to study about plant and animal cell. Here you all can see two structures. The first structure is of plant cell and the second structure is of animal cell. So starting with the plant cell, you all can see this outermost layer. This outermost layer is called as cell wall. So this is the very first structure that is called as cell wall. It is a protective covering in plant cell. Inner to cell wall you all can see a second lining. This second lining is called as cell membrane. This cell membrane encloses a liquid inside it. This liquid is called as cytoplasm. The dotted structure that you all can see over here, it is called as cytoplasm. This cytoplasm contains various cells, organelles, starting from the nucleus. The very first cell and the very most important cell organelle is the nucleus. The nucleus, as we all know, it controls all the functioning of cell. Nucleus contains a small circular structure that is called as nucleolus. Nucleus contains a nucleolus. Nucleus also contain fine thread-like structure. These thread-like structure they are called as chromatin thread. These thread-like structure they are called as chromatin thread. These chromatin thread contains genes. These chromatin thread contains genes, and these genes can be passed from one generation to the next. That is from parents to their children. Now the next cell organelle is ribosome. These ribosomes they are called as protein factories of the cell. They are called as protein factories because protein is getting synthesized inside the ribosome. Fine. Now the next important structure is mitochondria. This mitochondria provides energy to the cell. Energy is getting synthesized in this structure. That's why it is also called as powerhouse of the cell. It is also called as powerhouse of the cell. Now you all can see a very big structure over here that is empty from inside. This is called as vacuole. This structure is called as vacuole. In plant cell, the vacuole is very large. In plant cell, it is very large in size. It is called as vacuole and it contains cell sap. This vacuole contains cell sap. Fine. Now, here some structures, these dotted structure you all can see in whole cell it is distributed. This dotted structure is called as plastid. What is the name of this dotted structure? This dotted structure is called as plastids. Fine. These plastids that is present in plant cell, it is called as chloroplast. Chloroplast contains a green pigment that is called as chlorophyll. This green pigment is called as chlorophyll that will help in the process of photosynthesis, and this chlorophyll provides green color to the plant. We all know that plants look green in color. That is because of the presence of this chlorophyll that is present inside chloroplast, and chloroplast is a type of plastid. Fine. So this is the basic structure of a plant cell, right from starting cell wall, then cell membrane, then cytoplasm. Inside cytoplasm there are so many cell organelles along with vacuoles and plastids. Now coming to the structure of animal cell. Animal cell, the structure is more or less similar to that of plant cell except few things. For example, the plant cell contains cell wall, but animal cell do not contain cell wall. The outermost covering of plant cell is a cell wall, and here the outermost covering is a cell membrane. You all can see I have not drawn any cell membrane over here. It means animal cell lacks cell wall. Inner to the cell wall, it also contains cytoplasm. It also contains various cell organelles, nucleus, mitochondria, ribosome. But the vacuole here is small in size. Here you can see a very large size vacuole, but here the size of vacuole is very small. So the second difference between plant and animal cell is the size of the vacuole. In plant cell the vacuole is large in size, in animal cell the vacuole is small in size, right? And the third difference is that here you can see a green colored pigment, that is chlorophyll, present inside the chloroplast, that is the plastid. But here the animal cell lacks plastid. So basically the structure of plant and animal cell are similar except these three differences. The first difference is the presence of, here you can see the difference. The first difference is plant cell have cell wall but animal cell lack cell wall. Plant cell have large vacuole, animal cell have small vacuole. Third, plant cell have plastids but animal cell lack plastids. Hope you all have understood the basic structure of plant and animal cell.